Hey guys, what is going on? Welcome back. I hope you guys are having the best day ever, as always. Before I get started, guys, if you are new here, please subscribe. If you haven't already done that, we're on the road to 34,000 subscribers, and I would love you guys to join me on this journey, so hit subscribe right now, join the fam. And also, guys, go follow me on all my social media. Links are in the description. I have Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat, so go follow me on all of those. And I am coming back at you guys with another scary / creepy / mysterious video that is a highly requested one, by the way, that you guys have requested to me. And I am super excited to be talking about this to you. So before we get started, guys, we have to jump right over to Paranormal America. Welcome to Paranormal America, and today we're talking about Mothman. Now, Mothman, if this is the first time you're hearing about Mothman, like I've heard about Mothman for many years, but I've never really looked into the story, so this was kind of new for me too. If you are new to the story of Mothman, it kind of does sound like a villain in a superhero movie, like it's like Superman and Mothman, kind of like that, but it's actually a lot more real and believed than you would expect. This thing is like, there is a statue of this thing to commemorate this thing in the town where it was first seen. And the first sighting of this happened in 1966, and this moth-like creature was seen in Point Pleasant, West Virginia, where it was. Point Pleasant, West Virginia is a small little town that sits on the Ohio River, and there was two couples that were like newly married couples. They were traveling through this like country road in the night when they see this moth-like creature that was 7 foot tall, they described it as, with a wingspan of like 10 feet or foot, and it had like baseball-sized eyes, no head, kind of like it was like just the neck but no head. So its eyes were like on the neck, and it stood in front of the car on this country road, and then when it realized they were like people inside the car and they could see it, I guess it got like spooked, so it turned and it ran into a field. Obviously the couples in the car were so freaked out, they put their foot down and they got out of Dodge until like coming down the like country road, they realized they were getting chased by this moth that was flying on top of them. They were going as fast as they could. This thing was reaching over 100 miles an hour, chasing them until they got to a small little town. They pulled over, and obviously the creature disappeared. They must have realized they were back in civilization again. Kind of makes you wonder, what were they doing? What was it going to do to them if it actually caught them? It's kind of like, it reminds me a little of Jeepers Creepers, where they're in the school bus trying to get away, and it's like flying after them. And then after that, they called the cops. They were freaked out. The cops thought it was like a prank, so they were like, yeah, whatever, which you would, understandably, if you described that to somebody, they would think it was a prank, until hundreds of other people started to report seeing the exact same thing. This is when the police started to think, okay, what is going on? After that, there was a report of somebody seeing this Mothman on the bridge that crosses the Ohio River in Point Pleasant. Now, obviously, like, they just, they were like, who's that up there? What is that? But then a week later, 1 week after seeing him on that bridge, the whole bridge collapsed into the water, killing over 40 people. Now, people believe this is like some kind of Grim Reaper that's been showing himself to everybody in this town because he was warning them that something bad's gonna happen, people are gonna die. And other people believe that he was to blame for the bridge accident. He was doing something to the bridge to make it do that, whoever he is or whatever it is. And it went on from there. There's like, obviously that hit the news then, everybody was talking about it, and then it led to other places. Like, people believe that he was seen in New York City during the 9/11 attacks and stuff like that. You could see Mothman in one of the pictures. Whether it's real or not, I don't know if it's real. And then there's also like, there's other people who started to make movies and books and stuff on this. There's a movie called The Mothman Prophecies or something like that. There's all kind of different books on this theory, what it could be. There's a YouTuber who I actually watched called Bill's Channel. He did a video on this topic. He interviewed like a couple people, and they were like, there was a skeptic who was like, well, it can't really be anything. You know, we've lived on this earth for millions of years. We would have found out anything by now. But he makes some good points, but then obviously, like, the other people make some good points too. The actual, you know, the fanatics of this thing, the people who really believe this thing is real. So it's pretty insane. He has also been, like, seen apparently in, like, Russia. He's also seen in, like, Afghanistan and Iraq during the war, and there was a bunch of other places he was seen. And people are just claiming to see this thing more and more and more. Is this like another Bigfoot story? What is this? Is this true? The skeptic also said this could have been a bird, because there are birds out there that are really huge. You know, they can be like 6, 7 foot in their wing length, so stuff like that. And he said, well, maybe when they're on the ground in front of the car, it looks like just something so big, and, you know, like this big moth, but it could have actually just been a bird. But, you know, obviously you're gonna think of things like that because you want to kind of rationalize all these crazy thoughts that are going through your head. And honestly, I don't know what to believe about Mothman. Like, it does literally sound like just some kind of mythical beast. How many of you guys just thought about Good Mythical Morning right now? Be honest, let me know. It probably is just some kind of mythical beast, but then I am the type of person that has to see something to believe it. Other people are saying it's involved with, like, the Men in Black and, you know, like, all the freaking, like, government secrecy and, like, Illuminati, and other people believe it came from outer space. It's actually an alien, and, you know, there's all kinds of different theories about this Mothman. What do you guys think about Mothman? Let me know in the comment section. Also, guys, go check out my previous video where I talked about the story called Buried Alive. It was very sad and disturbing at the same time. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the video, guys. There was one more thing I wanted to tell you guys. Oh yeah, I'm thinking about doing this thing. A lot of you guys point out the fact that I make videos and I call on this little channel kind of thing. Well, my channel is called What Should We Do Next. I do have another channel called Paranormal America, and that channel is where I just literally re-upload the videos that I put on this channel, but I just upload the Paranormal America videos. So because I called the channel Paranormal America, and I called the, you know, the series Paranormal America, even though a lot of the videos I do are actually, like, I always say, like, welcome to Paranormal America, and then I'm like, well, you know, this story was based in Japan or China or someplace else. And a lot of you guys point out, that's a good point. It's good that you guys are noticing. Why do I call it Paranormal America if I'm talking about a story that's happened in another country? Well, the truth is, I had a Facebook page called Paranormal America. I've had it for such a long time, and I was just literally created that Facebook page. I was just literally gonna post things that I found around the internet, based in the United States, and I was gonna find things like, you know, like whatever stuff happening around the States, and basically post it on this page, pictures and videos. I didn't really think about making it into a channel, but then when the page started to grow, I was like, I'm just gonna make this into a YouTube channel too, and I called it Paranormal America. So I made the intro, the outro, the, you know, everything's all Paranormal America. So I couldn't really change it, and I just wanted to kind of expand from just the United States, because there's a lot of cool Japanese urban legends, and I wanted to kind of grab onto those and tell you guys, because it's you know, there's a lot of stories out there in the world. But since you guys pointed this very good point out, I'm gonna start this series called well, I don't know what it's gonna be called, but yeah, the series on Paranormal America, which will also be on this channel, because there's, like, you know, this is my main channel, and I'm gonna start this series where I am literally gonna post. It's gonna be a 50 video series. Now, I know what you guys are thinking. It's gonna be a long time, but I'm gonna go through each and every state just to make you guys happy, because there are 50 states in the United States, just in case you guys don't know if you're not from here. But there are 50 states, and you guys are right, I do have a channel called Paranormal America. So I'm going to do a 50 video series where I'm going to go through the states, every single state, and I'm going to find a scary story that's happened in that state, paranormal or just crazy and creepy. I don't know, I'm going to find the creepiest story I can in that state, and I'm going to post a video about it. So yeah, it should be pretty fun, guys. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section if you guys think I should do this. I really think it's a good idea. Like, it's another 50 videos, and I could even tell your state story. So if you guys are living in the United States, and you know, you kind of live in one of those states where nobody ever really talks about And you know, you have something cool that has happened there, but it's not really out there. I will do some research, I will find out, and I will post a video on it, and I'm going to go through every single state and tell a scary story. So I'm going to call it the 50 States series, I guess I could call it. I don't know. But let me know what you guys think. Also, guys, question of the day is, do you believe Mothman is real? That is question of the day to you. A bunch of questions today. And yeah, Magic 8 Ball, is Mothman real? As I see it, yes. Apparently Mothman's real, because my Magic 8 Ball believes so. So that means I have to believe so. And also, you guys know I've started this thing called Random Fact of the Day, where I like to poison your heads with powerful knowledge so that y'all don't have to go to school anymore. And today's Random Fact of the Day is, did you know a lizard can amputate its own tail for protection, and then it grows back in a couple months? I didn't know that either. But there is your Random Fact of the Day, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let's see if we can go for 3 likes. Hit that thumbs up button. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Remember the most important thing, guys, chase your dreams.